Hello everybody and welcome to the brand new weapons showcase. Today's topic, the Bison.
If one seems weaker than the rest, it will become the target.
Fuck me, wrong clip. But oddly accurate, I must say. I decided to record this episode because I got a sand dashed Bison skin and then promptly forgot to use it prior to recording. So enjoy the vanilla Bison. Enjoy. Unsubscribe.
This is hardstyle.
The Bison is a submachine gun that is relatively low cost, but fuck the cost because if you can afford the Bison, you can afford almost any other gun. So stop being a cheap fuck and buy a real gun. It is a 64 round clip, which makes this weapon ideal for those times where you're too tired or hungover to bother aiming and just want to autopilot deathmatch. If you're not spraying the Bison, you're doing it wrong. The gun has very low recoil and can generally be used while running to give your opponents a mindfuck because they don't really know what to do with you when they see a naked guy charging at them spraying a bunch of bullets. Oh yes, you have to be naked to use this gun. Do it! Oh my. Typically you can get them to panic and also try and run and gun, and if they're blind and can't aim for shit, you might just be able to kill them this way. The damage on the gun is garbage, and typically you'll spend half a clip trying to kill somebody with a non-headshot. I don't know any weapon apart from the pistol with such shitty damage per round. While this may be a balanced decision to compensate for its stupidly large clip, it also means that unless you're luck boxing headshots, you aren't getting kills. Or assists. Because damage. Because of no damage. Seriously, what the fuck is this damage? Your comfort zone is straightaways with medium range because it gives you the optimal area to charge and zigzag while spraying your opponents and hoping to hit them in the head or make them panic. If you're playing against idiots, the strategy actually works rather well because if they stand still, you can still kill them, and if they run and try and fight you gun versus gun, they likely won't be able to do jack shit. Therefore, your only hope becomes jumping people around corners or zerg rushing their dumbasses while they fumble with their guns, and praying they don't fuck your shit up in the time it takes you to close the gap. If you happen to run into an opponent that knows how to aim, you're fucked unless you manage to fluke a headshot on them, which is much harder than it sounds, because you'll barely be able to rack up assists because the fucking thing hits like every 10th bullet. So even spraying a clip close range but not headshotting the guy means you're gonna have a bad time. The gun is borderline shit on maps like Dust 2 and Mirage because anything farther than dick's length away from you, you won't be getting any hits. And if you do, the damage is so fucking miserable that you might as not have gotten the hits in the first place, so fuck me. Again. And again. And again. Why am I doing this? Try to go long range, fuck you! Try to close the gap and do mid-range, fuck you! Try to sneak up and do close range, fuck you! This gun is all about headshots. If you're not getting headshots, you're getting cum shots. On your face. From everybody. All the time. Going up against the Bison, you can typically burst them down before you sustain any real damage unless they manage to headshot you. Because the damage is so miserable, and assuming you're not a complete fucking idiot, you can get away mostly unscathed and live to fuck the Bison user again in the same round. Honestly, you're better off not moving and spraying from a squatted position because moving only improves the chance of your head getting blown off. So if you stay still, you're kind of safe. Seriously, this gun is so fucking miserable sometimes. In competitive or casual, using this gun tells your team that you're just there to fuck them over, and the enemy team that you're a free kill. Most of the time, your team will be looking at you like you're a fucking idiot because you brought a Bison to a gunfight. Get it? Bison? As in a land animal? It's a joke. Laugh at my fucking joke! You're gonna get skull-fucked by any op user at choke points and range because you won't be able to shoot them from that distance. If you see an enemy, you're better off running or camping corners because that's all you can do. The cone spray range because some shit that even standing still and aiming on this gun won't work. Aiming? Standing still? The fuck? This is the opposite of what the Bison stands for. Spray and pray that bitch and die in glorious hellfire. In Deathmatch, this gun is actually okay. Not because of any specific reason, but mostly because it allows you to spray like a new bitch and rack up them sweet headshots that make people rage that you can hold down left click and run around racking up headshots like Nicole Arbor racks up hate. You'll spend most of your time kill stealing the fuck out of your team because the spray gives you so many chances to land the last hit that your team will likely say go fuck yourself and then never help you again. Or kick you, whatever. Same shit. This is if the spray works in your favor. Sometimes the spray goes way too high and you waste an entire clip shooting the fucking wall behind you like you're on meth and get hit at target from 10 feet away with 64 fucking rounds. Seriously, it looks ridiculous when you fire off your load and your opponent looks at you, calls you a bitch and wastes your ass. You know what? Fuck that guy. What you lack in killing power, you make up for an ability to provide cover for your team to do the real work. You stand in the back, spray that shit, and pretend you're actually doing something useful while you're standing there with a 0 kills, 0 assists. If your opponent cannot make out which gun you're using, then you may be able to get some fear and respect from him and lay down some epic cover fire because Bison! Woo, 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 woo. The obvious downside is that in competitive or casual, you'll be out of ammo really quickly and stuck with a pistol and 0 kills for the round. So it's almost like you played an entire round with just a pistol, but then you would have had a much better excuse why your kill death ratio is such shit. Seriously, guys, I don't usually suck this bad. It's just that I'm just using a Bison. I'm just using a fucking Bison. Kill me now! Once again, I cannot make any rational reason why you would choose this submachine gun against any other submachine gun or a rifle. Buy a rifle, you cheap fuck! For the most part, you spend the game spamming your way to a decent score, and since the reload is fairly short, you only have a second or so when you're not shooting at shit. Still, your strategy is just run, gun, and hope the other person panics, fucks up their aim, and you get lucky with a headshot. Otherwise, you just get fucked. Seriously, what the fuck is this damage? Fucking hell. Luckily, the spray cone helps you out at close range, making headshots somewhat easy without needing much skill to pull off. So if you want to play a game of deathmatch and pump out headshots, but you can't be bothered to learn how to aim with an AWP or a scout or an AK, just the Bison's for you. There you go. Just don't expect much playing from this fucking thing because if you're not headshotting people, you're getting fucked. Proper fucked. By Keemstar. Fuck my ass, Keem. Well, that does it for the Bison Showcase. Hope you guys had a fantastic time watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, donate, and fuck my Bison if you play with me because I won't be able to do jack shit about it. Hope you join me next time for another thrilling weapons showcase. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Watch out,